Last week on Flight Room TV.
Relationship woes going on a lot. So what do you think? What are your views on couples that take their woes to the internet and like air their relationship troubles online for like everybody to see?
That shit even. I was thinking about this shit the other day, and this is like an overtime topic. Like, how do y'all feel about Elon Musk? Like, this nigga's like, don't you think he's like too beloved of a like figure in the public?
Such as what? What do you mean?
Because he, like, I don't know. Like, why is like everybody just like leaning on him to like advance civilization?
But at the same time, you know that old saying they say you can always what they say, you never lose. They say you'll lose money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money at the end of the fucking day. And that can apply to this concept right here.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Lord forbid somebody can think for their own. Like that's what it seemed like. Because like when you look at like the comments under, like,
from a societal perspective, this summer, do you think the pandemic is actually going to play a role on people's behavior this upcoming summer? When you first heard about him in 2012, like what the fuck was he doing all that other time for him to just be this nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's like he just popped up and it's like, oh, he's the new Albert Einstein of this generation and shit. It's like, all right, so like where did this nigga come from? Because he kind of
Montez Sweat. He said that he basically said that he not getting that shit because he don't really know too much about it, and you know he need more information. So
you're gonna settle your internal beefs in your relationship by including a bunch of people, especially strangers. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, like you
right.
you
like you hear stories now,
cyberbullying is
there a difference between bullying and joning?
I don't know. That's a very thin line. Maybe.
That's a very thin line.
Yeah. She made a song, I think, right? It was like broke niggas don't deserve no kitty and shit. Like, what's your whole perspective on that shit? Like, if you a broke nigga and you ain't got no money, you ain't got no income. Or, I mean, I don't know. When we say broke, do we say absolutely no income? Or if you just got like a job that ain't paying a lot of money, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think a dude like that don't deserve no ass, though? He don't get no cheeks there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, still gotta get his.
Do you think that you right now could be cyber bullied? Like, how hard is it for you to not read some shit?
Because at the end of the day, just fucking log off, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like how
most of his money, or most of Tesla or SpaceX money, comes from government, subsidiaries and shit like that.
But just look at this right now, right? So I just Google, I type in Nikola Tesla, right? So I look down and it says people also search for. So basically saying other people in the same category. They put them in the same breath. Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Elon Musk, Isaac Newton. So you see how they trying to actually, so that's how they're projected. Stephen Hawking, Alexander Graham Bell. You see what I'm saying? So they're trying to put him in like that type of breath. Like they trying to put Elon Musk, and they try to make him one of those niggas.
The song on the radio that you absolutely can't stand when it comes on the radio or pops up at like a cookout or wedding or sporting event. Something that kind of like grinds your gears. Like
theory that World War II was actually a fight against aliens or whatever.
What?
Yeah, World War II.
Like, what's going on now? Like, what if they find out like none of this like UFO shit that we're seeing is actual like alien technology? What if it's just like other government technology? And then what do you say?
Gotcha, bitch.
So, like, girl, she might like look at that shit and be thinking like, oh shit, this nigga 19 and can't give me a Birkin bag. This nigga 21, this old broke ass college student nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like it almost like eliminates the nigga who with dreams and goals who hasn't arrived at his goals yet. It's kind of
like for sure there has to be.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, why would God only make us?
Right.
That's kind of like.
But even that. But then again.
Egotistical to think, even though we could be special. I don't know. I don't know.
But what about the UFOs though? I guess that's the balance though. Like, damn, because when you just said that made a point, but that's the balance. You can't think too high or too low of yourself and shit. So it's like you can't Like it would be silly for us to think there's no other life forms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't know. I think there's always going to be a higher and a lower. There's nothing greater and there's nothing lower. It's just like all.
Right.
It's like
Mm.
everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That makes sense.
Right.
You
Because
know?
trees probably think like we working for them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Females want a man. They claim they want a man until a man start acting like a man. You know what I mean?
Trying to grow by talking to it in a loving way. So imagine a child, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine you growing up as a, it's like
Your seed.
it's like the same way.
Your
You know what I'm
seed.
saying? Even if your girl or your wife or whoever pissing you the fuck off, like you're not gonna put that in there because now you sending arrows at y'all fort. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to do that
Exactly.
shit. So you know what I'm saying? Here.
Right.
Like, who's
And
gonna welcome us?
Yeah, who's gonna welcome us first of all?
Yeah, I mean that's a tough one right there. Where we going?
Because think about it, you gotta really think
Where
about
we
you got no, let's have this real discussion though, right? You gotta think about this shit, right? Niggas all around the world could be like, they can be what's the word? Sympathetic for the black plight, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta remember
Me being the head of the household or in a relationship as a male in general, I have to lead. And if I'm posting shit on social media and if I'm airing my frustrations out, she gonna do the same thing. So first of all, that's not
setting a bad precedent. There's a lot of commercialism from America. So you think like niggas in other countries just gonna let American niggas just like come all up on they bitches and shit?
Hell no. I think that's the biggest issue.
Be letting American niggas, like that's the thing. You think you're gonna let American niggas just come down to your fucking country? You just like, fuck no. Like,
isn't that the biggest
they be
threat,
watching
though?
us on TV? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, fuck no.
Isn't that the biggest threat?
You said what happened?
Isn't that like the biggest threat in the world?
Threat. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Riz. Lighthouse said what you call a plant. Lighthouse said Naomi was a plant.
Who?
Yeah, Naomi Osaka is a plant.
Naomi
Osaka.
You think she a plant?
Yeah,
think she a plant?
I think she a plant. And it's a lot of sick motherfuckers out here. Like it's niggas and females sitting around watching see that little a chink in the armor of y'all relationship, and that's an opportunity for them. They saying like, oh, they ain't doing too well. This is an opportunity for me to sneak my way in. So I don't want to get one part. I just want to get one part to make sure I'm correct about this because this is part of my narrative. All right, so
niggas is acting up already, like on these vacations.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Do that make her a plant, or that just means Nike is taking advantage of
Oh, she's an asset. There you go. I'll take that back.
All right,
I'll take that back. Maybe plants not the word. I'll say asset. She
really like all the like conspiracy theories that we started out with in like mid 2020 with like the pandemic and shit is now like being confirmed. Like you like run across shit like this. Like how they saying they was like skewing the numbers of people dying of COVID. It'd probably be like stroke or heart attack or flu or any of that shit. They was pounding on the numbers. And now they saying, they're actually cutting the official death toll after finding like the deaths were not caused by COVID.